Carlos Alcaraz and Jannik Sinner will do battle in a one-off match in Seoul ahead of the Australian Open. Carlos Alcaraz and Jannik Sinner will return unofficial competition this weekend in South Korea. The world numbers 1 and 2 ended their season with a showdown in the final of the ATP Finals, won by Sinner, and will start 2026 by facing off again, this time in a lucrative exhibition match in Seoul. The Spanish superstar and the two-time defending Australian Open champion decided not to enter any official tournaments in the lead-up to the first Grand Slam of the season. Instead, they have both stopped over in South Korea to play a friendly on Saturday before heading down under. And by playing just one match in South Korea, Alcaraz and Sinner are expected to earn more than they would if they reach this year's Aus Open final and finish runner-up. According to Gazeta, both men will pocket around £1.7 million, €2 million, for Saturday's exhibition match. That's more than this year's Australian Open runner-up will receive, with the singles finalists at Melbourne Park receiving £1.07 million, $2.15 million Australian dollars, in prize money. Alcaraz or Sinner could only eclipse their sole payday by lifting the Australian Open trophy, which comes with a £2.059 million, for $0.15 million Australian dollars. Winner's check. The Australian Open has announced a significant 16% increase in the overall prize pool. When Sinner won the tournament for the second year running in 2025, he banked £1.7 million, $3.5 million Australian dollars. The Italian world number 2 will head to Australia on a 15-match winning streak after picking up titles in Vienna, Paris, and the ATP Finals to end his 2025 season. And Sinner will be keen to get another win over Alcaraz, even if it's not official, before a potential showdown in the Aussie Open final. As the top 2 seeds, they could only meet in the championship match. For Alcaraz, the Seoul exhibition will be his first match of any kind since announcing his shock split from longtime coach Juan Carlos Ferrero. A former world number 1 and Grand Slam champion himself, Ferrero joined the team when Alcaraz was just 15 years old, but they parted ways in mid-December. The world number 1 is still working with Samuel Lopez, who is staying on as his head coach. Alcaraz also played exhibition matches against Francis Tiafoe and Joao Fonseca in America last month, but those came before he split from Ferrero. After their duel in Seoul, Alcaraz and Sinner will both compete in the One-Point Slam, a unique one-day exhibition event staged in Melbourne Park ahead of the Australian Open, which sees professionals take on amateurs with £500,000, $1 million Australian dollars, on the line. Alcaraz will also face Alex de Minaur in an exhibition match during the Australian Open's opening week, while Sinner is due to take on Felix Auger-Aliassime.